Cartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm here with a message. The message I heard is well, it wasn't actually a message, it's a vision. In this vision, I saw a group of people, like a crowd of people, and they were having this huge party. Like they're throwing a party and they're having a big celebration. There is confetti everywhere, and the confetti is to such an extent that it's literally drowning them. But while they were drowning in this confetti, they were still like dancing and partying and having a good time. It's almost like they had no idea that the confetti is what was causing them to drown. The scripture comes from Wisdom 19:1. But indignation without mercy came on the ungodly to the end, for God also foreknew their future, how having changed their minds to let your people go, and having sped them eagerly on their way, they would change their minds and pursue them. For while they were yet in the midst of their mourning, and lamenting at the graves of the dead, they drew on themselves another counsel of folly, and pursued as fugitives those whom they had begged to leave and driven out. So here's the message, okay? For somebody, for somebody, you had got to a place where whatever person was pursuing you, this is someone that sees themselves in a position of ownership over you. They had finally let you go. They let you go. They let you go. They let you alone. They had made an agreement not only with you, they may not have even told you about this, but they did make a personal agreement that they was just going to let you do your thing because it was causing them too much calamity trying to hold on to you. And you know what I'm saying? They were like, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to let them go on about their business. Then they looked at you and they saw that you were actually going on about your business. You know what I'm saying? They saw that you were actually doing well. They saw that you were actually happy. They saw that you were actually accomplishing things. They saw that you were actually moving forward with your life. And they got angry. And they said, wait. They completely forgot about all of the problems that God had caused them for what they did the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, however many times this person keep on trying to do this here. And I feel like for somebody, what God is showing me, this is an ex that was trying to put you in a position of like for somebody just try they were trying to traffic you. They were trying to traffic you. They had gathered together to somebody. They got all your family on their side. They got all your friends on their side. They completely had you surrounded. And God got them. And then God got them again. And then he got them again. And he got them again. And then, it's like this is someone, every time you start getting your life together, you got your thing, everything is going, and you finally find somebody that is interested in you and starts pursuing you. Here comes this nutcase out of rage and jealousy, okay? Because they don't want to be with you, but they don't want to see you with nobody else because every time they look at you, they see dollar signs. God then already showed them time and time again, they are not going to make not one red cent off of you. And they should just leave it alone. But instead of them leaving it alone, they decide that they gonna interfere with your relationship, lie about this, and now they saying that, and this is going on, and that is going on. God said, this person started celebrating. You know what? Nah, I cancel that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pursue them. Yeah, I'm going to pursue them. They done gathered together all these people again trying to pursue you. God said they don't even realize they are drowning in the midst of their celebration. They are drowning in the midst of their celebration because they think they got you. And God already said, nah, fam. God said no. And they keep trying. They refuse to stop. God says, and having sped them eagerly on their way, they would change their minds and pursue them. God said, as soon as you were on your way to being happily ever after, here comes this nutcase trying to chase after you and run after you, and they trying to interfere here, interfere there. They talking to this, that, and everybody. Baby, God said they drew on themselves another council of folly. This is somebody that gathered together a bunch of people to come up with a plan again. And they celebrating over their little plan because they just know their little plan gonna work. God said that plan is getting smacked down just like the last one got smacked down. And they gonna walk away licking their wounds just like they did all the other times before. And if they don't learn to leave you alone, they gonna keep on having this interaction with God because he was serious when he said they not finna make not one red cent off of you. No, says the Lord. They can let that go. They can let that go. You don't belong to them. And if they have decided that y'all not going to be in a real relationship, guess what? You free to go and be with whoever you want to. That part. You don't have to introduce them to who you are involved with. That part. And if they insist on trying to intervene in your relationships and what you have going on, they gonna keep on receiving the wrath of God. Everything gonna start going wrong. Everything gonna start going wrong for these people. Between health problems with whatever they have going on in their life, whatever relationship that they in, baby, God said he is about to smite these people in ways that they could not imagine. They think that what they doing to you is something, but they ain't even, they haven't seen nothing yet. Because when God gets to them, God will make things happen that don't even make sense. God will cause people to get sick that shouldn't even be sick. God will cause problems and all kinds of, arguments and all kinds of trauma happening. It don't even make sense why it's happening there. What is this coming from? Why is this doing this? Why is this doing that? Baby, God said he is not done with this person. They thought they was in the green and that they were clear and free to do whatever they wanted to do. They may have looked and seen, like let's say you were in a position where you were dating. So they were thinking, you know what, since they dated, let me go ahead and try to benefit off of this. God said, no, you don't date like they date. You not sleeping around with everybody that you talk to. It's not a situation where you busting it open for everybody. It's not a situation where you trying to sling it around. You not doing all that, what they got going on. That's what they do. God said they keep thinking, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. God said every time the thought crosses their minds, he starts causing calamity in their lives. But for some crazy reason, they keep thinking that it's going to work this time. They keep allowing that demon to hop on their shoulder and tell them, go ahead, you should try it. They don't realize the demon ain't trying to do nothing but land them a first-class ticket to hell. It's not going to happen. It's not. They got all the confetti going. They got the music blasting, banners flying everywhere because they like, yay, we did it. We did it. We did it. See, we destroyed their relationship and now they going to do what we want them to. God said, no, you not. You are not. It's not happening. It's not happening today. It ain't going to happen tomorrow. It ain't going to happen next week. It ain't going to happen next month. It's not going to happen next year. For some of you, that relationship went downhill and you say, you know what, I'm going to be celibate and be by myself. I don't have time for this. I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. And if this person keep interfering with what God's doing, they like I said, they're dealing with God at the moment in the midst of what they feel is supposed to be a celebration. They are also in the midst of mourning. They are drowning in their own confetti because they shouldn't be celebrating what they're trying to celebrate. But like I said, this is a mix of emotions on this person. They feel like you should be theirs. You should belong to them. And if you're not with them, they should be benefiting off of you. God said you do not belong to them. You are not their property. You are not theirs. What they want you to do, you have never done it, and you never gonna do it. That part. They might as well stop with their lies. They just keep on uttering lies from their lips trying to say you did this, you did that, you doing this, you doing that. You ain't doing none of that mess. This is somebody that is absolutely bunkers. They didn't fell and bumped their head. So for them to think that they gonna be able to manipulate you to do something that you said you would never do, they crazy. God said that's okay. They are the cause of their own misery. They are the cause of their own problems. They are the cause. They are the reason that they are drowning is because of them. For some of y'all, God is saying that this person went around lying to people, saying that what you was gonna do and who you was gonna do it with, and they could convince you to do this and they can convince you to do that, and that you was gonna go ahead and do this and you gonna go ahead and do that, and they could go ahead and get them some money up front, baby, and you block that person. You ain't even starting that person. You ain't even really attracted to that person. You not really checking for that person like that. You was never even thinking about taking it to that extent with that person, because that's not what you were gonna do. Maybe you and that person, you just saw them as a friend. You ain't really see them as someone to be intimate with. God said this person, they are trying to celebrate. They feel like they got a reason to celebrate, but God said he about to shut all that down. They about to drown in the midst of their own little party. God said a pity party is what it's about to be. A pity party. Because they going to be cussing, fussing, and acting a fool about how you was supposed to do this and you was supposed to do that. Baby, let me tell you something. God said if they wanted the money so bad, let them do it. Let them go for it. Because you're not finna do what they want you to. You are not going to do what they want you to. It's not even on your mind. You know what I'm saying? And I know me, I'm the kind of person, when I'm serious about somebody, I'm serious about that person, and that's it. It don't matter who, like, waves, winks, smiles, all that, it is what it is. I want to be with one person. I don't give my heart to 20 people at the same time. And if that one person break my heart, it's time for me to go in and recover. And, in reality, I'm finna focus on myself. I'm not finna go out and try to find somebody else immediately. For what? It's not a situation where I'm trying to see if I can find this one to replace, and then I'm going to hop over here, and then I'm going to hop over there. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I don't like about people doing that is sometimes when you do stuff like that, you are basically interlapping several different relationships at the same time. And what if you and your person needed a breather and y'all start working it out? Now you got this new person and the person that you really want to be with. And now you got to hurt the new person's feelings because you really want to be with the person over here. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I just feel like God is saying, for whoever this is for, you are not thinking the way that this person thinks. That's how they think. That's how they think. They want to hop from person to person. That's how they think. They want to start a new relationship before the old one is over with. And that's fine. They do their thing. And this is why it's causing problems with them. Because they don't like seeing you move on. They don't like seeing you with somebody else. They have a problem with seeing, and they feel as though it should benefit them in some shape, form, or fashion. It's not intended to. Your life and what you have going on is never going to be intended for their benefit. They got their own life over there. They chose who they wanted to be with. They chose what they wanted to do their thing with. That's their choice. They gonna have to eat that. They can't try to dip their fingers over what you got going on. They can't try to come and take cookies from you while they getting cookies from over there. No, they gonna have to pick one. Either it's cookies and cream or it's Oreos, whatever, whichever one you want. You gonna have to pick one. You can't get both. You can't get both. One or the other. And this is somebody, they like, okay, well, I can't have the whole cookie. Okay, she said I can't have the whole cookie. But I'm going to tell such and such to go and get the cookie. And then they going to give me a piece of their cookie. No. No. This is why you got to have the full armor of God and discernment going on when you go about around this place here. Because this is somebody, they will try to slide people in to try to take from you and give crumbs to them. No. And you can take that however you want to, because for some of y'all, this person may be on the DL. That part. For some of y'all, you ain't even, you know what I'm saying? And baby, Baby, you like I just feel like I was watching this video about how narcissists be withholding intimacy with their partners, with their husbands, with their wives, and they do it on purpose for control. And as you know, a lot of people said that this person, they will be saying, I don't want to tonight. I don't feel like it tonight. No, I'm not in the mood. No, you're crazy. Why are you always asking for it? Why are you act like you have a problem or something? Y'all ain't been intimate in days. Y'all ain't been intimate in weeks, and they acting like you crazy because you are basically asking them to do what their duty is to you, because God says the husband belongs to his wife and the wife belongs to her husband, and they are supposed to make each other good. In reality, to sum it up in a PG version, because I'm not trying to just be all the way there, but in reality, I know some people would like to tell me, Star, you doing too much. God made it. God created it. He created it for a reason. It is for two people. All them other people is not supposed to be involved. And some of these people, they get married and then they withhold their intimacy from the person that they are married to and go off and give their intimacy away to random persons and go home and act like that person is crazy because they are trying to figure out what's going on. But they good. They good though, because they let such and such up the road get them right. You know what I'm saying? Some of these men is so disgusting. They go to women of the night, women that strung out on drugs, that look like they just slid out of a dumpster somewhere, and they rather lay down with her than a woman that they have at home. And then they be looking cockeyed and crazy once she pack up her stuff and she go. They don't understand what happened. They don't understand why she left. They don't understand, why would she do this to me? Why would she treat me this way? Why is she this? Why is she that? Why were you doing all of the things that you were doing for the whole entirety of the relationship, the marriage, or whatever y'all had going on? Like, she should. For her own safety, to be honest, for her physical, mental, and emotional health, she should leave. What is she staying for? What benefits do you have? You not doing nothing for her. So why in the world should she sit there and be with you? Baby, God said this person is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy for them to really think that they are entitled to you after they have shown you time and time again that they don't want you. They let you know by their actions. See, a lot of people don't realize, women don't realize, men speak by their actions. They don't just speak by what come out their mouth. They'll say anything out their mouth, but their actions, that's what really lets you know what's good. Because if a man is not attentive to your needs and he act like he don't care, he act like he ain't got no time, he act like he don't want you, he act like he ain't interested in you, let me tell you about life and how that's really how he feel. And that's the truth. The truth hurts. But that's the truth. That's the truth of it. And that's the truth. Women are different. Like, we use our actions too. But when we speak, typically what we speaking about is what we really mean. Men, they'll talk all day long. And they really be talking out the air. They say all kind of stuff. That's why a lot of women end up getting ghosted and gaslit and all kind of stuff. Because they just be talking. They just be saying stuff. They just be saying stuff. And then when it really come down to it, when it's really time to roll up your sleeves and do the dirty work, they know where to be found. You can't even find them no more. They didn't disappeared somewhere. Well, they disappeared into the arms of somebody that looked like they got hit by a whole tree. That's what they had. Okay. And I'm just being real. And I just feel like this is a situation where, for whoever this is for, God said, go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? This person is not entitled to anything you have going on. They don't have no rights to it. And they wasting their time trying to throw this little party. And they wasting their time trying to go around saying you doing this and you doing that. And they heard this and they heard that and they heard all these things. God said everything that they utter out their mouth, they are uttering lies. And it's all going to fall on them. Like, I'm just being reminded of when I was, when I have dealt with people doing this to me. I've dealt with people lying on me. And they would just say some of the most ridiculous things. And I would be like, you know what? I'm not even going to fight that. I'm not even gonna fight that. And it will be obvious that they were lying. For whoever this is for, it is obvious that they are lying. It is obvious what they said is not true. It is obvious that they are making stuff up about you. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's sometimes when someone will tell you something and you have to be like, hold on, I don't know. Because I've had situations where people would come up to me and tell me stuff about people. And I would have to sit back and think about their actions and be like, would they really do that? Would they really do that? I don't know. I don't know. But I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about that's interesting is, like, you know what I'm saying? People will give you hints. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen this with, you know what I'm saying, my ex-husband, people, I've seen this with people that I like were just friends with, that I was just associated with, and you know what I'm saying. They get up and walk away, and someone will be like, "Hey, let me tell you something about such and such," and I'd be like, "Okay, then." Sometimes it'll be lies. And I never want to be in the position to where somebody is coming up to me telling me a lie about somebody and I'm just sitting there running with it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some people are cruel like that. And I get that. I get that there are some really wicked people. Just like whoever this person is that is doing this here, this is somebody that's making up lies about you. This is somebody that is making up lies about you. And not only are they making up lies about you, they going about it in a way to make it seem so believable because they going to people that act as if they know you. And in reality, you know what I'm saying? If this is an ex that was a narcissist and they didn't turn all your family and friends against you, in reality, none of these people really know you like that no more. It don't matter how much time they spend with you. They don't really know you like that no more because they are on this narcissist side. They more concerned about how this narcissist feel and what they think than they are about you. So they don't really, you could sit around and have a conversation with one of these people and they're not listening. They're not listening to what you say. They're not concerned with how you feel. They're not concerned with what you think. They just basically, you know what I'm saying, doing their own thing. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, this is somebody they making up very malicious lies about you. And they are trying to put forth effort to make it seem like it's true. But here's the thing. They may be giving somebody bad advice as well. For somebody, what God is showing me right now is like this person interfering in your relationship in this way right here. Like they are going to people that either know your person or they going to your person directly and lying to them about you. And then they are going to people or your person directly giving them advice as how or what they should do to treat you or how they should, you know what I'm saying, deal with you. Or if they don't believe you, they should do this, that, and the third. And the advice that they are giving them is the exact opposite of what they should be doing. It is like they are basically convincing this person they shouldn't treat you right. They are convincing this person they shouldn't care for you. They are convincing this person they should not do. And in reality, you know, I'm going to be real. You should leave this person. I wouldn't even want to entertain somebody that's sitting around entertaining my ex. Because they my ex for a reason. And 9 out of 10, if they my ex, we got some kind of bad blood between each other. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, the ex that God is showing me, I just feel like me and this person, anybody that's sitting around trying to listen to what this person will have to say about me, they tripping. They really tripping because he's wicked. He's wicked. He's a wicked man. And that's just me being real. He's a wicked man. Of course he gonna lie. Of course he got stuff to make up. Of course he trying to figure out how he can do this, that, and the third. But like I said several times, I'm not finna let nobody control me. I don't care if it is from a distance. I don't care what they thinking about, what they got going on. I'm the kind of person, baby, I could be all alone by myself and still be happy. Period. I'm the same person that packed up my truck and built my truck out into a little what is it called, a little van house, and went on about my business and was happy with my cat, minding my business. I ain't care about none of that. Cut my phone off. Okay, since I'm such a problem and I'm bothering everybody so much, and you know what I'm saying, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm third, baby. Let me go. I'm gonna do y'all a favor and let me go on about my business. For real. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I've had so many people say that I was tripping. They feel like I lost it and I got, nah, I ain't lose nothing. Why in the world would I stay around and people are treating me as if I'm bothering them? Why in the world would I stay around and people are treating me as if I'm causing all these issues and all these problems? Well, if I'm the cause of all the issues and all the problems, then the answer would be me removing myself. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, this person needs to leave you alone. They need to leave you alone. They need to leave you alone. And every amount of gossip that they keep on trying to pick up, every kind of way they keep trying to affect your life, they need to leave your relationships alone. They need to leave you alone. They need to leave you alone. And I'm serious about, I'm going to have my peace. I am going to have my peace. I don't care what I got to do to get it. I'm going to have my peace. And as quiet as it's kept, baby, it is very peaceful in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to have my peace. I'm going to have my peace. I am not going to be in a position to where every time I find somebody that makes me happy and makes me blissful and I think we finna run off into the sunset, somebody that came and whispered something in their ear and now they acting funny with me. I don't got time for that. If I can't find my peace here, that means I got to go somewhere else to find it because I'm going to have my peace. Period. That part. And for whoever this is for, God said this person keep on trying to celebrate thinking that they gonna do this and they gonna do that and they gonna do that. God said they are drowning in their own confetti. What they really need to do is leave you alone. All the way alone. They need to leave you all the way alone. And if they don't leave you all the way alone, they're going to carry on drowning in their confetti. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.